Hello YouTube, this is going to be a puzzle collection video. I have quite a few puzzles and decided to make a collection video. Sorry I haven't uploaded in about a month. So I'm just going to start off with just normal puzzles. So I got this Zanchi. It has a half-bright set on it. It's been my main for quite a while now, and it's really broken and it's really nice. It's my only Zanchi. I also have this stickerless Zanchi. I used to have the 42mm version of this, but sold it. This one kind of has a weird feel to it that I don't really like, so I don't use it that much. So, yeah, there's that. A broken Rubik's Snake. It's been there's a link on it that is like I had to glue back together kind of, so it's not really that great for speed snake. And my dad got this from Taiwan and brought it back. Just a little 1x1x3 or 3x3x1 scramble cube, nothing special. V-Cube 7x7 got back in 2010. Turns really nice, really smooth. I love this cube, and I'm not even getting the Xingqiao just because the V-Cube 7 is good enough. But a piece did break on it though, so it's not very reliable. Xingqiao 5x5 modded. Really broken in nice 5x5. Had it for about a year. Stickers are really peeling though, and I hate it, so I don't really solve 5x5 too much anymore. Kind of a failed, fully modded Xingqiao 6x6, like all these holes, every single one of them. And it kind of has this rough feel to it. The turning, not bad, but I don't like it. And it pops too much, so I don't really solve 6x6. Next, Xingqiao Megaminx. This is my favorite Megaminx of all. I got it in white. It's my only white cube at the moment, but I really like it, so it works. Very smooth turning. But yeah, the stickers are taking a beating, and I haven't solved it too much. 2x2 is a YJ 2x2. It is terrible. Yeah. Oof. It broke on me, so it's not really perfect. Got this. It was like one of my first cubes. It was back in 2009 or something. Mini Speed 3x3. This is basically a 3x3 that I modded, or mini 3x3 that I modded to turn really well, and it does turn really well. Like, I can get sub 20 on this thing on a good solve, but it pops a little bit, and it's kind of hard to see there, but there's holes. I'll take out one of the pieces because I haven't really shown this. So the edges are just rounded out a little bit, and the corners have these little scoops in them. So I was going for the even smaller than 42mm speed cube after the Zanchis, and it turns really nicely. I just never made a video about it, or actually I made a fully edited video about it, I just never put it up for some reason. Anyways, there's that. Xingqiao 4x4. This is a fantastic 4x4. Nothing too special about it though. It's a V4 or something. Random eBay Super 2x3x3. I decided to get another one after I sent it. And yeah, it was the algorithm that won my 50 subscriber contest. And then she actually gave it to GIAR Cuber, so it's kind of been the mod that I did of the 2x3x3. So yeah, it's really been passing through hands, the one that I replaced this with. Next is the Terraminx. I have a stop motion assembly of this, and this one has been nothing but problems. It has no caps, It came to me with no caps, terrible stickers, and yeah, so it was like a 5-hour solve the first time with no silicone spray in it, so it was a bad experience. It's really locky without the caps, and I don't know where to get caps for it, so if anybody knows, please let me know. And these are just the vinyl stickers from cubeforyou.com or something. And man, it took a long time for them to ship these stickers. It was crazy. Next is a partial Shengshou 2x2. I threw it at the ground during a 2x2 blindfold solve that would have surely been my personal best because it locked up on like the last move, and it completely disintegrated into every single individual plastic piece, and I didn't find them all. Here I got 5, I think it's Landland 3x3s. I really like these for blindfold solving, and just I really like the feel of them. Even though I get faster times on my Zanchi, I don't know why, but I actually prefer the feels of these better. But I can't really get good times on them. I got 5 of those for blindfold solving, multi-blind, which of course I'm not actually that good at multi-blind. Very crappy mini 2x2. These are great for little cores and like really complicated, intricate mods that need a really small 2x2. I mean, this is a tiny compared to a other cube. It's really small. I got this from some random website as like a 5-pack, and yeah, they're kind of neat. Rubik's 2x2. Pretty bad. I just really don't like the fact that it has the wrong color scheme. That throws me off quite a bit. So I don't really solve it. I got this in stores for like ridiculous $8. Yeah. Stickers are holding up pretty nice though. Diansheng UFO cube. Turning on this is just so nice. Like, it wouldn't be great for speed cubing, but just it's a really nice feel. I have a review on this. Terrible random dollar cube store. My sister woke me up at like 6 in the morning. Like, Corin, oh yeah, my friend's brother gave you this puzzle. Here you go. Get up. I'm like, damn it. This is not worth it. This is not worth getting up at 6 in the morning for. I don't know why it was that time. Void cube. I hate this cube so much. It's really stiff. Or like, it just has like absolutely no corner cutting, which is not nice. So I don't really solve it. This was one of my original cubes I got though. It's at least 3 or 4 years old now. Cube for You 3x3x4. I just really like the turning of this. It looks cool. Great for mods of cuboids, which I haven't used this for, because I just really like the turning of it. And I can solve it just with no method, intuitively taking forever. Kirbycopter. This is just a standard Kirbycopter I got at a competition. It was pretty much the only puzzle I've ever gotten at a competition. I was like, yeah, I don't want to. It was awesome. It's the only cube I've ever not had to wait for shipping. So, yeah, it's kind of scrambled right now. Now on to 3D printed puzzles. Right here is everything that I've ever gotten 3D printed. So, would you believe that there is a 7x7 in here? Because there is a 7x7 in here. I will quickly open this up, and you can see the carnage. I didn't say an assembled 7x7. Here's one of the big edges. Small big edges. And it's really sad that this didn't work. I obsessed over this for at least 10 hours. I dyed it. It looked so promising, and I was so excited to get this to work, but it didn't. and it was like 60 bucks, so I was pretty disappointed, but Shapeways realized that it was not going to work and they fully refunded, so great respects to Shapeways. Thank you for refunding this. You really saved me on that one. Here's the thing that I got 3D printed. It's not a puzzle, but it came with this, which is a puzzle. 1x2x3, made on a Buku bot, spelled like this. And yeah, it was an interesting experience putting this together. I have a video on it, and it took quite a long time to sand. You can really see that this was 3D printed in it, home 3D printer, but it works. And this one is kind of really sluggish, this cubey, because I put it in wax as kind of an experiment, which went horribly wrong. Next, I have it, two of these actually, a mini square one. Turns really nice. This one doesn't turn really nice, but this one does, the fully stickered. Yeah, it actually has really decent turning. It's the only square one I have right now. And I don't solve square one, but if I did, this would be definitely good enough to solve. I got this because I wanted to see what Shapeways could do, and I was more than impressed. Stickering, it was a pain though. That sums up everything I've ever gotten 3D printed. Now on for disassembled puzzles. Here we have Square 4, as it appears after my baby sister got a hold of it, along with a bunch of random pieces left over from the 8x8. Parts of a 3x3 I meant 4x4x5 parts. The 2x2x5, it really sucked. I dropped the backpack on the way to the competition that had this puzzle, and it just shattered, so yep, that sucks. I was not able to show the competition. This is Guhong version 1. Sorry about that. The camera ran out of memory, so I made more memory. Yeah, this puzzle failed on me at a competition by losing a cap, and this was the puzzle that I was really comfortable with for blindfold solving, so I had to use Crazy Bad Cuber. I emailed him the day before the competition while I was in Vancouver and asked him if I could borrow a puzzle, and he said sure, yeah, why not. So yeah, thanks to him. But unfortunately that puzzle was way too good. I know that kind of sounds like dumb, but basically it was an original plastic Zanchi or something, and it was turning really awesome. And this puzzle was a lot more sluggish, so it was actually easier to solve blindfolded for me, so I got all DNFs in that competition. So now on to custom puzzles. We'll start with ones that aren't finished. This is the Pyraminx Slim. It will be coming out eventually here. I'm not sure exactly when. It's just a half truncated Pyraminx with Diane screws instead of the Xingqiao screws, so I can get them way into there. And yeah, it turns. So, and also shapeshifts. So you can be expecting that video out eventually here. I'm not sure exactly when. But you can see it's just a standard little shape mod. I'm not going to fill this in, I'm just going to fill these in, sticker it up. Might have it out this week, who knows. One puzzle I'll definitely not have out this week is the Hexaminx Crystal. This puzzle is extremely, it's going to be quite a beast when I finally decide to actually go ahead and fully make it. It's going to be quite a lot of epoxy sculpt. I just haven't found the motivation despite months of putting it off. It's really going to be a challenging Pello dodecahedron mod, which just don't feel like it. I've proved in concept though it definitely could work. Now here's another, for some reason, puzzle I've been putting off for a long time. This is a 3x3 barrel cube made out of a Xingqiao 3x3. Really like the Shengshou 3x3, but yeah, it's got the Crazy Bad Cuber sticker on it for some reason, and yeah, it's just something I've been putting off for a while. And yeah, that's it for Not Done. Here is one of my very first mods, just a fused cube. It doesn't turn very well, and I don't know how to solve it. And this piece is not actually from that puzzle, but it's kind of like a filler, because I lost it. Another one of my original puzzles, tiny little 2x2x3, turned out really nice. My god, like it turns fantastic. I wouldn't be surprised if this turned better than the MasterBeast version. And this was like my first try, so I was really happy about it. So it's a great little puzzle. I used to be able to solve this in under 10 seconds when I knew all the algorithms and stuff. Edge-only cube. This is one of these cubes where I thought, my god, I'm the first person to come up with this, I'm so awesome, and everybody's going to think, you know, way to go, what a great idea. And I go on to YouTube after finishing it, and it's been done before. Which has happened a lot. So yeah, I basically just made this puzzle. I kind of had the idea of extending the corners, and I meant extending the edges and hiding the corners. And I thought, yeah, that'll be a neat cube, but of course it's already been done before, so that's that. Pierrot Morphix. This was my first puzzle that involved extending with epoxy sculpt, and it is terrible. Mini Master Morphix. I really like this because it looks great. It's actually a very high quality puzzle. This side looks a little wonky, but most of them are pretty nice. I did replace the construction paper stickers, which are still on this, with some Cubesmith vinyl to make it look much nicer. And yeah, this was back when I was really into modding, but I'm kind of taking a bit of a break for speed cubing because I'm going to the World Championship this year. So yeah, I really like the size because it's not too big. Another early puzzle, Dodecahedron 3x3. I was deciding to take off the stickers, and I was trying to scrape them off, and it wasn't working. And I realized with this one, all you need to do is drop it in water, and the stickers just fall off. But anyways, I'll have to re-sticker this later. Turning, not bad. Quality, terrible. I had no idea you could just offset this like that and just sand, make it nice. I could have made this so much better, and I might make this a lot better. But one of the reasons why I really like this puzzle, and I didn't really explain in the original video, was there was so much math and just tinkering around and trying to make it so it would work. Like I measured how high this dodecahedron was, not this particular one, but a different dodecahedron. Measured how high it was, and then I measured the edge, and I made a ratio. So I measured how high, 57 millimeters, then I figured out how big an edge would need to be. And then I had to find out how to make a pentagon with that many edges, and then center it, and then build from there. And then angles, I glued two pieces, edge pieces were 3x3, and that were molded around a dodecahedron, so then I could just use that as kind of a guide. And yeah, overall it was a really interesting experience making this puzzle. And now that I have some puzzle making skills, I might remake this. I'm getting like 15 puzzles in the mail, hopefully soon, that will involve a lot of 3x3s. Alright. Original 5x5 barrel cube. Turns alright. Stickers are pretty bad. New 5x5 barrel cube turns better than any 5x5 I have ever felt. It was made out of like a 5x5 I got off of eBay, so it wasn't like store-bought 5x5 or something. It was supposed to be special. And wow, like one finger turning, just amazing. I love this puzzle. Solve it all the time. Ruliminx. This puzzle was hell to make. It's hell to solve, and the stickers are peeling like hell. It's It was the most challenging puzzle I've made so far. It was insane. Well, besides the 8x8, but yeah, it was challenging. But pretty unique. I don't have any pillared tetrahedrons, so it's pretty cool. 7x7 spiral cube. Just standard spiral cube. I sent the 5x5 one to the puzzle design contest winner, and he has not received it yet, or at least he hasn't contacted me. I don't know, I sent him an email saying, have you got it? And he didn't respond, so I'm not sure about that. It's been a very long time, like months, so I'm not too sure about that. Alright, not too many puzzles left. Okay. We got the 8x8. It popped and broke and a lot of nasty, not fun stuff. So, yeah. It's always been hell, and it continues to be hell. 3x3x7, fully proportional. Pretty unique puzzle. Turning is, not great. It's not very stiff, it's just very locky. And these layers are actually pretty good. And you can see it has this kind of like white peeling kind of thing from the original color of the molded pieces, casted resin pieces. And this was definitely the greatest challenge I've had in cuboid building, which before that was just, this puzzle and the 2x2x5. So yeah, it's a pretty unique one. I wish I was able to show this at the competition I went to, but it was just not looking like it was going to happen. Next, the 7x7 cutter cube. Not fully solved. This is my first 7x7 mod made for Oscar's puzzle designing contest. I thought I had it. I didn't have it, but whatever. It was still pretty enjoyable to make. And last but not least, definitely not least, the biggest puzzle I've ever made, and probably the most time I've ever spent in any puzzle, the 9x9 barrel. One of the stickers kind of turned white, and I don't know why. But anyways, definitely the greatest puzzle I've ever made. The only puzzle that I am truly, or not the only puzzle, but one of the only puzzles that I'm very proud of making. Because, 3x3x7 doesn't turn very well. 8x8, oof. This cube, pretty unique, but it's like it's trying. I don't know, it's not that great. But this one is just, it turns amazing. It's pretty good quality, and the video of that got like 6,700 views or something, which is quite a bit for me, in no small part to Crazy Bad Cubers having that in the top 5 favorite videos of the year or something, so that definitely helped a little bit. Anyways, so that is my puzzle collection. Hopefully this video isn't, it's actually probably getting pretty long, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Sorry for not making too many videos lately. I've been very busy with school, speed cubing, and 3D printing stuff. I am getting a 3D printer. It should be coming in the mail in the next couple months, so I'll be printing stuff. Not sure about puzzles, but the one thing I want to print with it is another better 3D printer, so I'm designing a 3D printer to be printed on the printer that I'm getting. So yeah, that's basically one of my plans. For 3x3, I've been practicing quite a bit. I've gotten down to a 16-second average, and sub 20 average of 100, so I'm definitely getting ready for the World Championship. And every other event I'm actually doing worse than ever on, so I'm going to stick with 3x3. Anyways, thanks for watching.